Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Paradise Killer. Last time we left off, we were here at Syndicate HQ, and I remember jumping to try and get this thing, but I couldn't. I don't know how to, so I guess let's go ahead and let some blood to start things off, why don't we? Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Carving about the goddamned harmony. Escaped to the cosmos as his mountain fortress was besieged in Bosnia. The alabaster citadel was demolished around him as he finished the ritual to escape. He drifted for millennia before latching onto a comet at the outer reaches of our solar system. He drifted again, missing the formation of the Syndicate until the comet drifted closer to Earth. He learned of the Syndicate and deceived Lady Lovedies. Okay, so this is the god Lovedies got deceived by. Interesting. Interesting. Getting some more lore. Alright, so... A dreadful time. We learned of the demons and the stars, and they come for us. Alright, well... I guess there was a character around here. Yeah. You. Also hear something. Oh, hello. We're finding a lot of those. Another blood crystal. They're always in the trash can. Who keeps throwing this money away? And why? For what reason? This isn't the way up there, I don't think. This is, though. Hello, friend. Later, Montserrat. May the silent goat always walk with you. The last time I saw Montserrat was when I was exiled 3 million days ago. Huh? The crime you committed is severe. Your actions could have ended the Syndicate. You let yourself be deceived by damned harmony. The god used you to enact a plot against us, threatening our holy mission and endangering the rest of the holy cosmic pantheon. I cannot believe you, of all people, let this happen. It breaks my heart. You served us so well for so long. Do you have anything to say? Doesn't matter. I don't think anything I say will matter. You're unrepentant? Just realistic. You're not interested in the circumstances so long as you get your theatrics. You were the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. You were supposed to protect us against those dangers. You failed us. Your sentence is exile. You will be sent to the Idle Lands for the rest of your eternal life. The Paradise Psycho Unit will be disbanded. Goodbye, Lady Lovedies. We will never meet again. If only he knew how true that was. Because he did. Okay. Do I want to go up there? Let's see. There's a dead body mark over there. Interesting.
Halt! What do you want, freak?
Let me in. To see Carmelina. Is she expecting you?
Don't test me.
I'd hope so. She should know the investigator is on the island. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 already has the suspect in custody. The crime is solved.
Don't test me.
Let's not do this. Just take me to see Carmelina.
Freak. She waits in the throne.
Alrighty. People don't seem to like me.
Lady Love dies.
Oh, the puppy.
The investigator is here.
Architect Carmelina. Architect of the island sequences, born to Romeo and Natasha Silence on the 4th island sequence under the sign of Blood Dancer. Her parents were skilled island architects and taught her how to weave psychic will into structure. Carmelina has since become a genius architect and will soon achieve the perfect island. Romeo Silence was seduced by the god Cosmic Deceit and committed treason against the Syndicate. As part of his punishment, no member of the Silence family would ever be allowed on the council. Her mother was killed fighting to protect the council during the demonic invasion on the 9th island sequence.
Investigation freak.
Exile wasn't permanent for the investigation freak or her little computer.
The investigator is here.
If the Syndicate needs me, I answer. This is the worst crime in our history. Leader Montserrat and the entire council have been taken from us. Losing Montserrat to an act of savagery is a loss all of us in the Syndicate will struggle to overcome. Snide promotion. It worked out okay for you. You got the throne.
It is cowardly to insinuate, investigator.
A temporary measure ordered by your new master. A new council will be assembled on the next island.
What the hell?
Why did Judge choose you to assume the role of
We
leader?
have achieved perfection.
Temporary leader, don't forget that.
Craft is its own reward.
The law still stands. I am a servant, not a leader. The sins of my father still bind
I
me.
don't like this.
That's what I don't get. Your father's punishment still stands. You shouldn't be on the
We
throne.
have achieved perfection.
You're out of the loop. The next island will be perfect, and I'm the architect. I will see us to the new island and then step aside. Any guarantee of that?
How dare you?
Law is law. The leader cannot return it without unanimous council backing. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. They will ensure the law is carried out.
Craft is its own reward.
I am an artist, a craftswoman. I have no desire to manage and administrate. These concrete halls are vessels for bureaucracy, not art.
I am the leader.
I hope you can close this incident quickly. This island wants to die. Perfect 25 is coming. The murderer is in custody. Wow, her dog's angry at me now. Alleged.
Paradise feels wrong.
Alleged murderer.
Do your job.
Do not ignore the evidence to find a truth that isn't there. I'm here to hunt the truths that haunt this island, no matter which truth you may cling
Tell me
to.
what you want. Can I help you with anything?
Investigator. Okay, so... Suspicions. Your suspicions.
Cannot hide.
Can you think of anyone that would want to strike against the council?
Do your job.
Asking such a thing is dreadful, Investigator. The prime suspect is behind bars and needs to be executed.
This is nonsense.
All of us are loyal members of the syndicate. I can't think of anyone that would commit a crime like this. Your motive.
That's it.
What about yourself? Would you have any reason to commit murder?
How dare you?
Absolutely not. How dare you,
Don't
Investigator?
test me.
Is there anyone that can think of a reason for you?
Beg your pardon?
I'm beginning to think Judge made a mistake bringing you back. Knowledge of last night. Architect, what do you know about the crime last night? Only what we were told by the Grand Marshal in the crisis
This
meeting.
is nonsense.
Henry broke free and murdered the council.
That's strange.
Why would a citizen have enough motive and the ability to kill the council, breaching all of the holy seals?
What?
That's not for me to question. I'm surprised there's any question
The
at all.
investigator is here.
So you believe he did it?
Do your job.
Of course, and so should you. You're a disgrace. Finish this quickly, and maybe the next council will look favorably on you. Your alibi.
Where?
Where were you last
We have
night?
achieved perfection.
Visiting witness. His role is to oversee the end of an island. The last moments are best enjoyed with an old friend. Do you often visit witness? Not in recent times. Our paths diverged. Need an alibi.
Sure.
Did you need an alibi for something,
It
perhaps?
is cowardly to insinuate, investigator.
I visited him to watch the last flawed island die.
That's it.
What time did you arrive? About 9 p.m. The logs on his apartment should be able to confirm that. Alright.
Sure.
I'll make sure I check them.
Investigator.
I'll save you a question as well. I left when Judge summoned us for a crisis meeting, sometime after midnight. Alright. KHX is missing. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? It's a mystery. I do hope nothing bad has happened to him. We always enjoyed talking. When did you last see him? A couple of weeks ago. My schedule became hectic as we closed down the island. Alright, so not a lot of people know about KHX, it seems. Grand Marshal last night. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Craft is its own reward.
While I was with Witness, he got a call from Akiko. You should ask him about it. Crimson? Did you see Crimson last
We have
night?
achieved perfection.
I didn't see Miss Acid last night. She was probably in her little den. Go and speak to her. Doom Jazz? See the doctor last night?
Craft is its own reward.
I didn't. At the crisis meeting, he said he was in his clinic. Alright, Henry. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last
How
night?
dare you?
Surely you've spoken to the Grand Marshal about what he did? Henry's escape? What do you know about the escape last night? You should speak to the Grand Marshal investigator. She was there and has a report waiting for you. Yeah. Demonic possession. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? I'm not sure what help I can be. Henry was possessed and allowed demons onto our precious island. My hard work was destroyed. The dead zone is a reminder of his crime. Alright, so that's it. I guess we'll hang out with you, even though I don't really like you. Can I ask you something, Architect?
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
What's your dog's name? Platinum.
Oh,
When did you get
we have
him?
achieved perfection.
This island. A few years ago, during an abduction operation, a stray followed the Marshals back. Enjoyment. Have you enjoyed having him?
Beg your pardon?
Of course. What a strange question. Can I pet him? If you must. Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Can you help me sniff out the
Can I
murderer?
help you with anything?
I don't even feel like our relationship increased with her. I feel like our relationship increased with the dog. Which I'm cool with. He was a good puppy, except when he bared his teeth at me. I didn't like that. That was spooky. Okay, so... there's various people we can check with now. There's still this Yuri Knight guy. We also have a... I wanna talk to this guy, the cool skeleton boy. Looks like a cool guy to talk to. But there's also some stuff back here that I feel I need to investigate. Like, there's a body mark. Is that just the crime scene that I was looking at before, or is that something different? Because, yeah, it's right over here. Hi, Shinji. You never really give me much, but I guess we can talk to you. What's up with the birds on this island?
Feels wrong.
The island is waiting to die. Our reality is broken. And that makes the birds fly backwards? That's messed up. Can't say I'm a fan.
Weird.
A fan of what? This whole pocket of reality you've got going on. Thanks for your input. Always a pleasure. See you, Shinji. You and your creepy ass laugh. Aha. See you up there. I can't get you, but I see you. Ah, it's another one of those things. How many of those do I have to collect? Jeez. Okay, what's supposed to be in here? I don't know. The body I'm supposed to investigate is apparently down there? Sliding vision engine? Wait, what are we inspecting? Oh, investigating the library. Okay. Chronicle of Silent Goat. A tome detailing the first god to speak to us, Silent Goat. Known as the Holy Catalyst or the First, during the Great Betrayal he was captured outside Mahoda Ending in India and tortured in crystal caves. He gifted the Syndicate his dying power, allowing us to start the island sequences. The Verses of Crying Judge. A handwritten book about Crying Judge. The god was captured by the Persian army during the Great Betrayal. The near-dead god was paraded around the country and displayed above the palace in Shushatra Zero. The tears of the god fertilized the ground and the city became a sea of lilies. The Syndicate rescued Crying Judge, Grudge, and burned the city to the ground. The weakened god slumbers in a holy pyramid on each island, slowly regaining his strength. Okay, so that's what's in the pyramid. Library Vault Records. This terminal shows the records of who accessed the library vault. The vault includes rare or forbidden books, mostly from before the Great Betrayal in our prehistory or from dreadful cultures on terrifying planets. The most dangerous books in here are grimoires on demonology. The harrowing tome dressed in red is a particularly dangerous and forbidden text. According to the records, a number of people accessed the vault over the course of the island, but the name that stands out is Yuri Knight. What was he doing in the vault? He accessed it several times, but mostly about 10 years ago. Okay, so that's probably something. The Syndicate Library, all of history recorded, especially the parts struck from the history of the real world. Henry's possession a decade ago is worth looking into. It's not unusual for a citizen to try communing with the gods, but if someone wanted a scapegoat, there are books in here that would help. The restricted vault contains ancient texts, forbidden grimoires, and harrowing cosmic secrets. Some of those forbidden grimoires deal in demonology, performing rituals and summonings, all the good stuff for a curious mind looking to break the law. The library records show that Yuri accessed the restricted vault multiple times over the years. Alright, Yuri. None of the dates Yuri accessed the restricted vault stand out, except a cluster of visits a decade ago. Henry calls the demonic invasion a decade ago by performing an illegal ritual. Did he get that ritual from one of these tomes? Henry said a stranger gave him books on demonology. Is that a coincidence, or was Yuri up to no good? Okay, I'm glad I came back here then. Alright, so that's interesting. Yeah, a witness has previously asked if anything can overcome Henry's inhibitors. He claimed it was to ensure that the islands failed perfectly. Doomjazz told him that Henry would need a massive adrenaline spike. Which we also learned could be caused by something Doomjazz mentioned last time. Yep, and then we got some information on Yuri. So, okay. Glad I came back here. Wait, can I get over there? By standing on these pots? Get up there, Love Dice. No, it doesn't seem like it. How am I supposed to get to some of these things? Some of these things I'm like, but how? Can I jump down there? I sure can. There we go. Perfect landing. Alright, now where's this body we saw? Yeah, up here. So what's the deal with that? Because I'm curious about that. Hi. Blood crystal. Nothing super interesting. I want to get over there, but I don't think love dies likes water, right? She's water soluble? She is water soluble. Okay, yeah, she's water soluble. Let's go ahead and just run over this way and see if we can get over there, because the spot is... Where is it? Over there. Okay, so maybe we can access it by going over this way. There's no more characters in there I can talk to, right? No. Just those. Okay, so... Yeah, this way seems to be the way to go. I just want to investigate this. So here, yeah, we can investigate a bit more of the crime scene as well. Alright. Yeah, this seems like a good use of my time. Alright, so we investigated this.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Akiko, yeah.
That's
Yeah, okay, we've already found that. And murder weapon.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, so we found that too. Okay, here we go. The first holy seal protecting the council building is a pair of 2 high-ranking martial guards.
Crime is repulsive.
They were killed last night by whoever breached the council building. Time to find some evidence. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so we got 2 things here. Killed with a blade. There are ragged gashes around the throats of each soldier. The cuts were done with a blade, but not a perfect one. Nicks or damage on the blade probably caused the messy cuts. There are symbols drawn in the blood. These are demonic glyphs from a cosmic language I don't recognize. Okay, is that it? Seems to be it. These are the martial guards that form the first of the holy seals. High-ranking marshals. Sure. They were in someone's way. Okay, let's run the blood.
What the hell?
What the hell? Is this right? These aren't marshals.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
I don't know who they are, but this blood doesn't match the ones on record for the marshals assigned to guard duty.
What the hell?
What the hell is going on? Have they been body swapped? Is Starlight wrong? This blood matches the blood on the knife, so either this knife was used or it's been set up to look like it was. These could just be citizens, maybe?
I don't like this.
They've both had their throats cut. The lacerations are ragged.
To investigate this.
This is probably done with a damaged blade. Killed with a blade, but a damaged one. There are marks drawn in the blood.
Got it.
The blood matches the blood of the dead bodies. Looks like they've been daubed with a finger.
Sure.
Maybe some kind of ritualistic marking.
Is this a fact? Or a
Henry
truth?
has demonic symbols burned into his skin as a result of his possession. This could indicate he was here. Okay, so we got some interesting stuff there. They're not even marshals. These could just be anybody, and this is definitely starting to look like it was staged somehow. Okay, who killed the marshals? The marshals' blood doesn't match the records of the marshals that were supposed to be stationed there. Who was really guarding the building? Demonic marks drawn in the blood of the dead guards. Judge said these are the same marks Henry has. The marshals were killed with a blade, but whose? According to Akiko's report, Henry had taken Akiko's knife. Would Akiko's knife had really been dull and stuff? I don't think it would have been, right? Like, that seems like a stupid idea. 3 holy pyramid charms, the gods, the syndicate, and the citizens. Okay, let's go ahead over here and hit this up and unlock the save point probably. Since it takes me to the, crime scene, so probably somewhere I want to be going, easily. I mean, I probably just want to unlock all of them, like I've mentioned. Hey Shinji, what's up? You ever been to space, Love Dice? I always wanted to. I hear the moon's nice and quiet. I'll strap in. Beyond that door is space.
The investigator is here.
Is that a metaphor or something? Nah, just hardcore space. This is the second holy seal. It's a rock floating through space, you know, the cosmos. The second holy seal is behind that door. Are you even listening? Yeah, one of the safeguards that the killer got through. You gotta find a solution to the puzzle on the plateau to get to the rest of the building.
Ow.
How do you know about the second seal? Space has a stench. It's full of cosmic horror and existential nightmares. I can smell it. And the puzzle? I came to this island through a psychic corridor in space. I got a feel for
What
these
the hell?
things. You could just solve the puzzle without any hints? Sure, why not? Imagine you put a rock in an empty drink can. You can turn the can and feel the rock move. You can shake it and feel it. You learn how the rock moves, and without seeing it, you can work out how to get out of the opening, right? It's like that, but the rock is a dumb puzzle designed by someone who thinks they're more clever than they are, and the can is space. So I can just feel my way through it. Haha, no. You aren't attuned. You're not from space. You can't feel the rock or the can. Speaking of cans, how am I supposed to get through the puzzle then? Are you kidding me? You're the investigation freak, aren't you? That's what everyone says, right? Investigate. Do you think there's anyone else on the island that knows about this seal? Someone that knows about space? The prime suspect is that Henry guy, right? If he got through here, it might be because of the demon inside of him feeling its way through.
Ow.
How likely is that? Hell, I don't know. How likely is anything? If you're asking me to place a bet on it, I'd say it's good odds a demon that came through here on a psychic pathway could find their way through.
The investigator.
Like you? Yeah, like me, but... And this key. It'd need to be one that has the strength. I'm too weak. Henry's demons has got a host, though. And this is key. It'd need to be someone that has the strength. I'm too weak, yeah.
Ow.
How could Henry survive on a rock in space? With great difficulty, I'd say. The demon inside him probably kept his body together, stopped his organs being sucked out his ears. Ooh. Anything you can't do? Is there anything you demons can't do? That demon's a ball of the angriest psychic energy I've ever seen. You get someone angry enough and they can do anything. Including keeping someone alive in space. Why not? Stop being sarcastic. The hell do you know about demons? I ran the Paradise Psycho unit. And where's that now?
Sorry.
That's what I thought. By the way, I got a present for you. You're going to need some help if you're going to space. A space helmet? Figured you'd want to breathe and keep your insides in your body. Where did you get this? I was poking around here this morning. It was behind one of those planters. Looks like someone dumped it.
Got it.
Meaning someone had used it to go through the seal? Why are you asking me? Get your investigation freak on. I added some heart stickers to it. Makes it yours, don't you think? Which planter did you find it behind? The one with the statue. Never mind that. Focus on the big picture. You're about to go to space. Discarded space helmet, huh? Have you been in there? Are you listening? My body's too frail. I'm too weak to leave the island. Aren't you worried about what happens when this island ends? How? How I'll blink out of existence? If I spent all my time worrying about trivial shit like that, I'd have no time to think about us.
What the hell?
Us? Yeah, maybe after you've saved this dump, you and I can take a long walk on the beach before...
Like this.
Let's talk about this another time, Shinji, and by another time, I mean not in this lifetime. Ah, whatever. New note added. Okay, so someone used the helmet to get through here, probably? Ooh. This is where Shinji said he found the space helmet. Pink petals. There aren't any flowers here, so where did they come from? Yuri wears a hat with pink flowers. Ooh. Why was that not added as a note? Wait, what's that down there? Hello. Okay, never mind, nothing. Alright, back up the ladder we go. I thought there'd maybe be something hiding back there. But no. I just want to investigate up here really quick. Anything going on up here? Besides a blood crystal?
Blood crystal obtained.
Thank you. Anything else going on up here? Doesn't seem probable. Yeah, this seems like a pretty nothing, but let me check this side too, just in case. I mean, maybe they grappled up here and I'd find evidence of that. No. Okay. Well, just thought I would check. You know, you can never be too safe. And no fall damage. There we go. Alright, so do we want to attempt to do this now? I guess. Cosmic plateau. Breathing life back into paradise. Okay. Skulls in the ground. Weird. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much here. We just got a puzzle to solve. I've not seen these symbols before. There might be a clue on the island. Okay. There might be a clue on the island. Yep, I guess that means we can't really do this yet, huh? Let's look at our notes and see what it actually says. The second holy seal. Shinji speculates that Henry could have found his way through the second seal labyrinth since demons are attuned to space. Water damage and corrupted tablet. It boots up and the login screen confirms it's Lydia's. It contains a corrupted message from Witness with a data key to the nightmare computer that controls the obelisk on the beach. Shinji found a space helmet discarded near the entrance. Pink petals near the helmet. There aren't any flowers. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think we can do this yet. It sounds like we got to investigate the statues to get more information on this. Alright, and Yuri's down there. We could go ahead and investigate Yuri now, since he is close. Yeah, why don't we? Because he's just down here. And we have 3 more minutes left in this episode, so it can go a little bit over. Why not? Let's just get down there to our friend Yuri, who is looking like a pretty prime suspect at the moment, I must say, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Wait, what is this? What? Where does this lead? Getting distracted, but that's a nightmare computer. That must mean it leads somewhere important, right? Also, there's one of these. Huh. Where do you lead, huh? Unable to interface. Required software not found. Please visit. Okay, worship. We don't have that. There's Yuri. Can I get to him from over there? Doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah, I can get to him from down there. I'm coming, Yuri. You better be ready. Are these the statues on the beach it talked about? Or are these the statues on the beach? Yeah, what statues on the beach does it mean? Exactly. Because there's many, many statues on the beach. And I'm not sure which one in particular it's talking about. Alright, Yuri. I'm here and I'm ready to talk. Hi, friend.
Yuri Knight.
The investigation freak.
You're the famous investigation freak.
Sure.
I don't believe we've ever met before. Secretary to the architect and the fairy woman's handler. Born in the marble chambers on Island Sequence 15 under the sign of Dire Rose, Yuri is new to the Syndicate and has quickly risen through the ranks. I can't believe in our darkest hour that Judge called on you. Snide charmer. You're a charmer. I'm not here to make friends, freak. Evidently. I don't like sarcasm,
The
freak.
investigator is here.
I understand you're secretary to Architect Carmelina and Lydia's handler during her fairy woman duties. Did you manage to deduce that? Snide, deductions about you. I think I'm making a few other deductions about you as it happens. And what might those be? I was raised better than that. Don't put too much faith in how you were raised, freak. It can hold you
Got
back.
it.
You broke free, did you?
Worthless.
My parents were cowards. I'm not. It's not a big mystery to solve.
What do you want, freak?
Let's get to business. What do you want,
Mine
freak?
is repulsive.
No mention of grieving for our loss?
Don't make me laugh.
Grieving is a sign of weakness.
Insufferable.
I said let's get to business. Stop dragging this out. I didn't expect him to be like this from his like smiling face and everything. But he really hates us. Ask Henry. Do you believe Henry did this?
Insufferable.
What an insufferable question. Of course he did it. The Grand Marshal has him in custody.
That's weird.
No suspicions of anyone
You
else?
got nothing on me.
The islands are full of schemers, you know that. Suspicions. Wanna drop anyone in it, Yuri? Dish the dirt on someone?
Who?
Who's got a motive to kill the council, Yuri?
Less.
The killer is in a cell waiting to be
I
executed.
don't like this.
Let's say he isn't the killer. He is. It's a thought experiment, Yuri. Play along. If Henry didn't kill the council, who else has motive?
Nonsense.
Fine, I'll play along. You should investigate Crimson.
What the hell?
You gave that name up pretty
Don't be
easily.
snide with me.
I've had my suspicions for a while.
Why?
What are you talking about?
Something sits wrong with her. Why did she get blessed? What would stop her wanting more power now that she's blessed? She's too
That's
smug.
strange.
That seems tenuous.
Investigation free.
You're the investigation freak. Investigate. Alright. Your alibi.
Where?
Last night. Where were you last night? I was directing the fairy woman all night. From where? Here in the celebratory gardens. You often work in the gardens.
Business is it of yours?
My work last night didn't require a desk, and the gardens are beautiful when an island is ending. Any proof? No, freak. The gardens aren't covered by logs, unlike the HQ.
Crime
Your phone.
cannot hide.
Give me your phone,
What?
Yuri.
Sure.
I need to verify your location last night. You would have been making calls with it if you were directing Lydia. I'm under no obligation to give you my phone. I have important work to do with it. Not until I'm
I
finished.
don't like this.
Not until I've finished with my important work, you
The
don't.
investigator is here.
I have jurisdiction here. I'm the investigator Judge called on. You are obliged to assist my investigation, or I will haul you in front of Judge for obstruction. If you don't give me your phone, I will also assume that you have something to hide.
Insufferable.
Fine, whatever. Okay, Yuri's phone may prove or break his alibi. It needs to be checked at the comms tower. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just do what you need to do and bring it
I'm
back.
glad to be back.
I just need to use the comms tower to verify the location of any calls made from this phone. Then you can have it back after the trial. KHX is missing. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? He hasn't been seen for a few days, probably sleeping off a hangover. He was one of your old drinking crew, wasn't
I
he?
have a bad feeling about this.
Isn't a missing syndicate member something of a concern for one of the people responsible for getting the syndicate off the island? I can only work with what I have. If he doesn't want to be picked up by the fairy woman, I can't help it. He's his own man.
That's strange.
No concern or empathy?
Got nothing on me.
What do you want from me? I can't care about everybody. It's exhausting. Alright, Crimson's motive. Tell me about Crimson.
Insufferable.
The traitorous idol. Traitorous?
Business is it of yours?
She peddles her secrets and destabilizes the syndicate. Yeah, I actually kind of like Crimson for that reason. Suspect, you're worried? You're worried she's got something on you?
Don't make me laugh.
Has she got a motive for killing the council? She has her own secrets, I'm sure. She isn't happy about people knowing.
Don't be naive.
She wants to play soldiers again. She won't accept her new role and wants to run around with a sword and gun fighting demons. If the next island is perfect, there won't be any more demonic invasions. I think she's trying to destabilize the island so she can have another go at playing soldier. Pride, jealousy. You sure this isn't about her blessing? What
Got
about
it.
it? You're
What
jealous.
business is it of yours?
Your deductive skills have let you down,
Sure.
freak. I don't think they have. Wow, we have a lot to ask you. Library visits. Have you ever visited the library vaults? From time to time.
I have
Don't be
a
coy,
bad feeling
Yuri.
about this.
I expect better answers than that. I don't know why you're asking. I'm chasing some leads. That vault contains forbidden texts about demonology. A demon is purported to have possessed a citizen and murdered the council.
Don't be snide with me.
It also contains other books. I'm the architect's secretary. She occasionally requires records and text for her work. So you didn't take books on
Don't be
demonology.
snide with me.
Do the words demonology and architecture sound the same to you, freak? Second Holy Seal. What do you know about the Second Holy Seal? We don't know about the seals, freak. That's the point. Space helmet? Ever worn a space helmet, Yuri? Why would I wear a space helmet? To get through the second seal. Never been through it, freak.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
A space helmet was discovered surrounded by pink petals that look like they came from your hat. That is the most tenuous thing I've ever heard, freak. You're grasping at straws. Kiko's alibi. Did you see the Grand Marshal last
You
night?
don't know me.
Didn't see her, freak. Carmelina? See the architect? I saw the architect before I started my duties with the fairy woman. You should ask her about the time of the murder, though. I was here. Crimson? Did you see Crimson last night?
How dare you?
I knew she was ready for pickup, but I left her until the end. She hates it here, and I had the power to make her wait a little longer, so I did. Doom Jazz? Did you see the doctor last night? He said he was in his clinic. Ask him, not me. Henry? Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? Seriously, do I need to hold your hand? Go and speak to the Grand Marshal. Here's escape. What do you know about the escape last night?
Don't make me laugh.
What would I know? Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Do you know anything about the murder of the Marshal guards outside of the council building? I don't know anything, investigator. I wasn't there. Alright. I guess we can hang out with you even though you're a jerk. Got time to chat, Yuri?
You want, freak?
You weren't part of the syndicate before I was exiled. Is that a statement or a question? Sarcastic, explain use of language. Sometimes people use statements but raise their intonation at the end to indicate a question.
Insufferable.
Sometimes people are insufferable. Question, your history. What's your history with the syndicate? I was born to low-ranking syndicate members, barely footnotes in our history. They say children naturally rebel against their parents. I am evidence. They were content to wallow in obscurity, and now I am secretary to the architect.
No.
How did... No,
That's
thank you.
strange.
Sorry? I'm not interested in talking with you about myself
Goodbye,
anymore.
freak.
This has been delightful.
Goodbye, Yuri. You sure our relationship increased? May you see through a million eyes, and may you reach the moon. Alright, so Yuri's a jerk, but is interesting, so there's that. Alright, I guess we're gonna go ahead and end this episode of Paradise Killer off here. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. I'm just gonna run somewhere and find a save point.